Hello friends, myself Ravi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will learn what is data binding and what are the different types of data binding, and then in the upcoming videos, we will see one by one how we can implement the data binding. So without getting late, let's get started. So the first question is, what is data binding? Data binding deals with how to bind your data from component to HTML DOM elements. So basically, whatever data that we get in component file, how we can bind that data to our HTML DOM element. That's what data binding is. Data binding are of different types. Let's know what are the different type of data bindings available. There are two types of data binding that is available. One is one-way binding, another is two-way binding. Now, let's understand the data binding hierarchy with a hierarchy tree. If you see this hierarchy, you can see at the top node we have data binding. Data binding are of two types. One-way binding and then we have two-way binding. One-way binding means we want to bind the data from the component to the HTML DOM and from the HTML DOM to the component, but in one way. Second one is two-way data binding. Two-way data binding, we want to bind the data from component to the HTML DOM and then HTML DOM to component. So that's what two-way data binding is. You don't need to bother about how we can implement it, because in the upcoming videos we will see one by one what is these bindings and how we can implement it. Let's just focus on the hierarchy tree. One-way data binding is of two types. One is when you are trying to bind the data from component to the HTML DOM, that is view. And second one is you want to bind the data from the HTML DOM to the component. From component to HTML DOM, we have different types of data binding. We have interpolation, we have property binding, we have attribute binding, we have class binding, we have style binding. And from view to component, we have event binding. So this is how a data binding hierarchy tree looks like. In the upcoming videos, we will see how we can implement these different kind of data binding one by one. That's it for this video. If you have any doubt regarding this video, you can comment it below. I will definitely try to answer it. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please do subscribe our channel to get more updates. Thanks and have a nice day.